State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hoosiers will put total leather and will get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got it out. Wide open, it's a foot race. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work first. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
From the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes with 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game and the offense. They've got it moving now.
The Hoosiers offense will go to work for the first time today. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice.
Makes the catch down the right side. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Back to throw, it's Henry. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch, it's Bryant. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The Hoosiers line it up with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Hoosiers! A great catch and run for 6. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Turning it on. He's at the and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. He'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Here comes the noise from this big crowd in Happy Valley on 3rd down. To the air. It's Henry. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it past the marker. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Penn State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You know, the way he's going has me churning through the old memory bank here for the single-game touchdown record at Penn State. You know who that was?
I have no idea.
Well, everyone knows it was Harry Robb. Went to the house 6 times in 1917. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. And the Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Hoosiers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Johnson. There he goes. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Got the 1st down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing a slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Henry. He caught it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. The Hoosiers trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's second and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Creates a little room. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Henry. Caught. They pick up half of it. It'll be second and 5.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. The play action fake. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. That was about as exciting a first quarter as you could possibly have. Numbers are impressive as we look at the stats. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards of field position. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Breaks into the open. Past the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. He got a step and just dusted the field.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stuff.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Dropping back, it's Henry. This is when Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They stripped it out. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
You got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got a man, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there throwing. Getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very...
It's a running room. Inside. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
He'll start to return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Got it in the middle. It's McFadden. Let's take just a second and talk about Penn State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. Right on the money. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
And the defense is going to have more plays like this. He has had a ball game so far, running wild all day long. Defense finally comes up with a stop, maybe get a little momentum here.
Over 100 yards already in this game, so if I'm on defense here, I'm adding more guys to the box, anticipating that they're going to continue to give this guy touches today.
The Nittany Lions are flying down the field. Quarterback making adjustments. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Direct snap. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
And they'll knock him down. I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Henry. That's caught. It's Bryant. At the 40, there he goes. Running free. He was off to the races and maybe another step or two and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the MAC today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northern Illinois. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the toss. Find some fresh air. Turning it on. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw. It's Henry. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. This offense has it with really good field position. Might be calling a hot route. Running to Green. Got enough for the first down. He'll try to take it back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They'll go to the air. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit...
Touchdown, Penn State! Fit it in the window for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like they're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's got the back in the middle. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Let's go! Let's go! To throw, it's Henry. Fires to the tight end. That should be the final play of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, one of the best environments in the game, and Happy Valley has given us a fun first half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Beaver Stadium.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They'll open this third quarter with a run. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Henry. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
The Hoosiers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bring in the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple of times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
Throws to the tight end. Pulls it in. It's Martin. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw again. The screen, he's got wheels. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Martin. Tackled there by the defense.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
And this one is perfect.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. He'll start this drive firing. He's got him. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They'll run this play from the pistol. Going with the ground game left. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating him up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
Right down the middle. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Running back searching for a hole. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. And the Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Looking for a man. It's Henry. It's complete to the right. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Makes the grab on the left. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Indiana! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Crosses the 35. There he goes. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the beatdown has ensued.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the 2nd level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. They got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. The screen, and watch out! Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. They'll give it to him again. And after a very short pickup on that run, we have come to the end of the third quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Leaves it with the back. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Now facing a 3rd and long. Trying play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's on target and complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Nittany Lions are threatening on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Penn State! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Powers through the defender. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points, and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play, and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw, it's Henry. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Fires to the big fella. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, running back gets to give. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hoosiers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Hoosiers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Nittany Lions can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Nittany Lions can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one? Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. And it doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a master class in offensive productivity.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. And he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking to throw, it's Henry. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. They go to the wide receiver screen. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. Well, this This was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.